So project management in your organizations today, what does the job of a project manager typically involve?
On a daily basis, I do see the project manager focusing on two main things. Number one is keep the communication with all the stakeholder going, and basically the communication with the project team member as well. So you know what's going on, what's happening, that kind of thing. That's very important for making sure that progress are being made on a daily basis. The second issue I do see them focusing on as a project manager is focusing on issue resolution, whether it's a schedule slippage or a cost overrun or scope, whether it defined or not defined. Those are the two areas I see them doing on a daily basis.
Thank you, Helen?
Well, I would echo what Hao said. I think those are definitely the two main points, communication and issues. Regarding the issues, I would also say that entails things like escalation, making sure that the right people are aware of the right things so that we can help solve the problem. Sometimes we need to ensure that the project manager understands that there's a support system behind him or her, and so I would respectfully say that they're part of the team, and so part of their role, I would think, is escalation to the right people at the right time, making sure that that helps in the issue resolution and obviously in the communications that Hao was talking about.
Okay, and Bruce?
Well, I'm going to repeat the same thing somewhat, and I'm going to give some percentages. I think we're about, when you look at our project teams, the project managers spend about 80% of their time in direct communication. So in other words, either on the phone, in meetings, or in direct communication with, and it's a pretty large group of folks. We have a lot of subcontractors that we interact with, and then with our clients and our consultants. And so 80% of the time is conversing with them either, and then I get a bit of a breakdown from there as it turns out. Probably about 60 to 70% of that time is spent in problem solving of some kind, or clarifying issues, or clarifying documents. So either you're clarifying to the people downstream, or you're getting clarification from people upstream, or straightening out the people upstream. You know, that combination of things. And then about 30 to 40% of the time is dealing with money issues. When you're in construction, there's a lot of money being spent, lots of money. So you talk about a $100 million job. Over the course of, I don't know, a couple of years, you're talking about several $1 million a month, and you've got to make sure people get paid. It's their livelihood organization. So it's about making sure people get the documentation in to get paid, and we get our documentation in to get paid. So it's about money issues. So that's a good chunk of it. And then probably the other 15 to 20% of the days are spent in documenting things. Getting the ducks in order that says, here's what happened, because at the end of 18 months you forget what happened on day 12. So it's all that documentation that's part of dealing with large sums of money, and make sure you know where the bodies are buried.
Thank you.